Hello everyone, my name is Jossfin and today I'll be presenting a short talk for our Dynamics of Leadership course focusing on contingency leadership in the 21st century. Contingency leadership is the idea that there is no one size fits all approach to leadership. A leader's effectiveness depends on how well their style fits the situation. In other words, good leaders know how to read their environment and adjust their approach accordingly. Several theories have shaped our understanding of contingency leadership. Fred Fiedler believed leadership style is fixed, and the key is to match the leader to the situation. Hershey and Blanchard suggested that leaders should adapt based on the maturity of their followers. Vroom, Yeton, and Yago emphasized that decision making should depend on the specific context. Now, why it matters? In today's world, leaders face challenges like globalization, rapid digital transformation, remote work, and increasing diversity. These changes make it essential for leaders to be flexible and adaptable to keep up with constant change. Let's look at how this applies in real life. In a tech startup, a participative leadership style might encourage innovation. During a crisis like COVID 19, a directive approach helps maintain order. And in cross cultural teams, leaders must adjust how they communicate and manage to be effective. Different situations require different leadership styles. For example, a skilled and independent team might need a delegating approach. In uncertain environments, coaching or supporting may be better, and in high pressure crises, a directing style is often most effective. A great example is Jacinda Ardern, Prime Minister of New Zealand. During the COVID 19 pandemic, she led with empathy and clarity, building trust and unity among her people by adapting her leadership style to the crisis. Next, I'm going to explain the challenges for 21st century leaders. First is rapid change. Leaders need to quickly adjust strategies during constant change. For example, during the COVID 19 pandemic, companies like Airbnb had to swiftly pivot their strategy. The CEO Brian Chesky shifted the company's focus from global expansion to local travel and safety, laying off staff and redesigning the business model within weeks. Number two is cross cultural teams. Diverse teams require flexible communication and leadership styles. For example, a manager at Google leads a team with members from the US, India, Germany, and Brazil. She adapts her leadership styles to respect cultural norms, encouraging open debate in Western contexts while being more indirect in communication with teams from high context cultures like Japan. Number three is remote work. Leaders must find new ways to manage and motivate from a distance. For example, the CEO of JIT a fully remote company, uses clear documentation, regular check ins, and virtual team building activities to ensure productivity and connection among employees spread across more than 60 countries. Number four is high employee expectations. Workers want empathy, voice, and flexibility. Leaders must balance that with performance. For example, at Salesforce, leaders implemented a flexible work from anywhere policy, increased mental health resources, and created employee listening sessions to understand needs, balancing empathy while still achieving ambitious sales goals. Followed by emotional intelligence. Understanding team emotions helps leaders choose the right approach. For example, a school principal noticed a teacher struggling with burnout. Instead of pushing for performance, she offers support, listens actively, and helps adjust the teacher's workload, leading to renewed motivation and better outcomes. Number six is tech disruption. Adapting to AI and digital changes is a leadership must. For instance, in a manufacturing company, a plant manager leads the shift to automation and AI. He retrains workers, communicates the benefits, and involves employees in the transition, turning potential fear into collaboration and innovation. In conclusion, contingency leadership is not just relevant, it's essential. The most effective leaders in the 21st century are those who can read the situation and respond with flexibility and insight. Thank you for listening to my short talk. I hope it gave you a clearer understanding of how contingency leadership can guide leaders in our fast changing world.